Hi peeps, this is Auriel Grace from A Gang of Girls Radio, author of I'm Psychic, Not Telepathic. You can get it now on Amazon for 99 cents. Along with Clarity with Purpose, the Goo and Cooties book, that's also 99 cents. And the Book of Isabel and the Book of Amber is free right now on Amazon as a Kindle book. So if you want something to read, there you go. There's something fun for you to read. All right. You can check that out, or you could look on the Facebook page. There's a link to it and that as well. Hey, Courtney. Hi, Penny. So, and yeah, peeps are looking at them and they're thinking they're pretty cool. So, hi, Maureen. Yeah. Okay. So I want to say thank you to everyone who wished me a happy birthday. I'm very grateful. It was very fun to see all of that. And I hope I got back to everyone saying thank you. All right. So, tonight we're going to be talking about appreciation and gratitude. And I've got some homework for you. It'll be fun homework though. Okay? I promise. All my homework is always fun anyway. So we're going to be doing that. But first, I do want to remind you that I am doing the November special this month. It's $60 for 45 minutes. And it's the whole month. It is, because it's November. And I have appointments for this coming week, like at the end of the week, and also the next week too. So if you want to book, you can send me an email at agangofgirlsinc@gmail.com. All right. So for those of you who are looking for an astrology consult, you can check out Rockin' Reverend Rhonda at karmiclaw.com. For those of you who are looking to connect with those people who have passed beyond the veils, you can check out my bro at psychictheo.com. And for those of you who want a cord cutting ceremony, you can check out my sis, Melinda Carver, here on Facebook. Just send her a message and she'll get back to you. Okay? All right. Hey, Miss Cousy. How you doing? All right. So tonight we're going to be talking about appreciation and gratitude, because this month is about being grateful. It's Thanksgiving month. It's November. It's the time of year where people usually take inventory of what's happened during the year, and was their harvest, those seeds that they planted, did they come into fulfillment, or are they coming into fulfillment? So sometimes what happens is if things don't go fast enough for people, they start judging themselves, or they get, judgy and antsy and not present and anxious and like that. And that's not healthy or good. Hey, Bonnie. So we want to make sure that we're staying in a place of presence. We're present. We're vertical. We're paying attention, especially now. A lot of you who have had readings with me in the past couple weeks, I've been telling you, please stay home. Stay home. Stay safe. And that's really what I mean, is please stay home and stay safe. Because we want everybody to be safe and healthy and whole. We do. Because the virus is going on. There might be some uprisings, so everybody stay home. Don't make me fret. No, I'm just kidding. So be present. All right. That's one of the things that gratitude and appreciation brings us into, as presence. Right? Hey, Connie. So we want to stay present in the moment, paying attention to what's going on, and gratitude and appreciation will do that for us. Okay. All right. So I'll tell you a little story. because, I'm a great storyteller. Okay. I'm writing a series, and it'll be constant. It'll be going on for a while. It's called the Lucy Prophet Psychic Girl series. And when I was developing her character, she's kind of connected to my friend Molly, because Molly actually inspired it. But hey, Mom. But what I had to learn with Lucy is I had to dive in there and develop this character that's always grateful, that's always present, that's always appreciating things. And at that time, it was a healing for me to do that. And a lot of realization went on because I had not really been appreciating my life, and I had not really been grateful. And I realized that as soon as I started writing Lucy's book, the Lucy Prophet books, I started being more present, and I started appreciating things and being grateful. And I started to kind of shift over a little bit. And I noticed that as I was shifting over and being grateful and recognizing those things that I was grateful for, my life shifted and changed, and it also expanded. It I had room, and I started to see the good things that were coming to me, as well as what I was grateful for in the present moment. And so that's why appreciation and gratitude will change your life. And it may be subtle changes. And subtle changes are actually good. Sometimes we have big changes. It freaks us out, right? But if we have subtle changes, if our changes just kind of flow and move, then we start to recognize the people in our lives and how much we do appreciate them and how much we do love them, right? So once you decide oh my God, I just totally appreciate this person, I totally love that person, you'll start to see that relationship that becomes stronger, the bond becomes stronger. You'll start to see the blessings that come with the relationship, and then the bond gets stronger again. And you'll start to shift, and you'll start to expand. You may form new thoughts and ideas, become more creative. You may do things that you've never done before, or you thought you couldn't do. What? So, right, and so with appreciation and gratitude, appreciating the peeps that are in your life, you don't have to see them every day. You don't have to talk to them every day, but there are people that you're bonded to and that you love, and you have that connection to them, and so you'll feel them, right? I don't have to talk to Melinda Carver every day, but hey, when we do talk, holy cow. But I totally appreciate her, and I'm very grateful for her, because she assists me with expansion, and hopefully I help her as well. And we work together really well as well. So, that is just an example of appreciating a person in my life. I appreciate everyone in my life. I love them. I love you. Because you are part of my life. And so because of that, it expands me. And I've noticed too that, especially since I've come here to Florida, that I appreciate my life so much more. One, because I'm not freezing to death anymore. I love the sun, and I love being in the sun, and I love playing in the sun, and I just love the warmth of it, right? Thank you, Iris. So as I've been down here in Florida, a lot of people are like, oh, things aren't going to work out, blah, blah. I'm like, here's the deal. I love where I live. I love the sun. I love the beach. and I love my work that I do. And I have come to really truly love doing readings and doing healing work and expressing that, because it is a profession that I am constantly making better, or I'm constantly focused on. I'm constantly expanding on it and constantly learning more of, because I just can't get enough of it, right? Okay, all right, so your homework, the first part of your homework tonight is to write down the people that you appreciate. Who do you appreciate? Because this is the definition of appreciation. The definition of appreciation is recognition and enjoyment of the good qualities of someone or something. So what do you appreciate? Who do you appreciate? So write that down. That's your homework this week, is to write that down. And put some thought into it too. Don't just write down things because you think you have to, you think you have to write down like your brother or whatever, because, brothers, sometimes you don't appreciate them. I know. I'm a sister. I know this. But I do love them. And so, you may want to write down those people that are in your lives that you appreciate. So that's the first part of your homework. Now, looking around your environment. That means your environment is your home, your car, and the place where you work. Maybe you work at home now, but what do you appreciate about that? Is it a blessing? Does it work for you? Is the flow good for you? Right? Because like my office where I work, I'm always like, I gotta clean my office. I sweep, I dust, but it's always a mess. And then I read one time, I was like, because I'm always fussing about it. And then one time I read something from Einstein. He said, only creative people have messy workspaces. And I'm like, oh my God, I appreciate this. Because my office space is always a mess, but I've got tons of projects going on in here, and it's only like an 8-foot by 8-foot space, so it's crammed. But I do appreciate my space, and although sometimes I get a little overwhelmed with my projects, I love my workspace and I love my home. So look around, and that's your next homework. Second homework for this week is, what do you appreciate about your home, your car, mode of transportation, and your workspace? Okay. Look at all these people are joining us. Oh my gosh, this is so awesome. I haven't seen a lot of these people in a while. Hey, Lozen. So grateful. All right. Yay. You're right. Yeah, Maureen. Appreciate is not necessarily admiration. You're right. That's true. Okay. So let me see. I'm just going to say, hi, everyone. If I missed you, I'm sorry I missed you. I'm trying to, squeeze in this appreciation and gratitude. Because hopefully, we'll get this all going on. Oh, I hope my bro is here. Yay! So anyway, all right. So we've talked about appreciation and appreciating your environment. And the reason why it's important is because when we appreciate these things, we make them our own. Like, this is our space. This is what we love. So, I'll show you something. Now, I have this picture in every room in my house. This is a picture I appreciate. My mom actually gave me this frame. This is a picture of myself and my granddaughter, Ella. And this makes me happy. This changes my environment. Just this little picture right here, sitting on my desk, changes the environment of my desk and makes me happy. So what can you do with your environment to change it to make you happy? That's just like a little example in case you have to change your environment, right? All right, so we're writing that down, right? We'll review in a minute. All right, so now we're going to get to gratitude. A lot of people have asked me, you're so happy. Look what's going on in the world. It sucks. The world sucks. How can you be so happy? I'm not in charge of the world. That's why. That's one of the reasons why. Boy, am I grateful I am not in charge of the world. However, I do participate in the world. Like, for example, I was like letting everybody know that they need to vote. I didn't care who you were voting for. I still don't care who you voted for, as long as you went out and voted, because that's participation in our world. That is going out in our world. That's an example of going out in our world and creating change, whatever that could have been or is now. Okay? And so when we are grateful, we want to participate, we want to create change, we want to make things better, because we're humans, and most humans want that. They want to create something better for themselves, their families, mankind, So being grateful to be able to vote, that is a very simple and huge thing, because we have the ability with that vote to change things, maybe our way, maybe another person's way, however way. It's okay, because we created change, right? And we'll see what this change brings. Because you never know what can happen. But people say, oh, there's people starving and blah, 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 and all this stuff. Well, I've worked in soup kitchens. I've done service work. I've assisted people that were poor. I've helped a lot of people in my life, and I did it willingly because, why? I love people, and I want to help them. And if I can help them, and they'll listen to me, I do. I will extend myself. And so I'm grateful for the ability to be able to do that. Now, when we look at our own lives, this right here, when we look at our own lives and we look around and we say, you know what? I am grateful for my home. I love my home. I'm grateful for my job, my car. I'm grateful for the people at work. I am very grateful. And that's one of the reasons why I'm pretty much a happy camper, because I'm grateful for my life. I've had a pretty incredible life. I've been all over. I've met so many people, and it's still happening, and I'm so very grateful for it, right? So there are people that stay in one place their whole lives, and they're able to have this connection to their community, and they do all these wonderful things for their community, and they're grateful for that too. We don't have to be all the same, because if we were all the same, how boring would it be, right? It would be a pretty boring place. But we have all these wonderful people that are all different, that are all having these different experiences. So if you don't like your experience, if you're not grateful for it, you are the one that needs to change it. You're the one that's responsible for you. So when you say, you know what, I'm grateful for this experience, but now it's time for me to move on. And I'm grateful for that too. And to make that decision and move forward. I hope that makes sense. Thank you, Lozen. So, your next part of your homework is this. What are you grateful for? So when you're in a place of gratitude, you're going to see like yourself shift, your vibration will rise, and you'll open yourself up for more gratitude, for more blessings, for more experiences. So a lot of people say, we're going to talk about this too. We're going to talk about intention and manifesting. Well, if you want to manifest something, you need to be grateful. You know what I'm saying? Because if you notice, those people that are able to manifest whatever it is their little hearts desire, they're grateful. That's the first thing they say. I'm so very grateful. Like, and so it goes together, because what happens when you're grateful? You open it up. You say, universe, I'm so very grateful. Thank you. What else is in store for me? How can I do this? It opens you up to that. And so then you're more able to see the blessings coming to you. You're more able to recognize those people that are wondrous in your life, that you are connected to, that you love, and those people that are coming into your life that are wondrous as well. Right? So, and I wrote a little bit about this in I'm Psychic, Not Telepathic to get you on the way. But, all right, and part of that homework, write down what you're grateful for. And when you're right before you write down what you're grateful for, like, fill yourself out. How do I feel? And then write your gratitudes, and then check yourself out again. How do I feel? You're going to feel like, wow, I don't feel fretful. I don't feel anxious. I don't feel these things. I feel present. And when you are in that moment, that presence, you are totally you. You are feeling you. You're feeling the wonderment of you, because you are wonderful. And you just need to feel that wonderfulness of you. So, all right. We still have homework. So, yeah, it does make sense, right? Okay, cool. So when you're feeling that wonderfulness, right? If you don't feel that wonderfulness, what can you do to change it, to make that wonderfulness, to make yourself come into presence and create wonderfulness in your life? Okay, because we should always be vertical. We should always be connected to source. We should always be connected to the earth. That energy needs to be flowing up and down so that we can be present in the moment and grateful for it and appreciating our lives. Whoa. It all goes together, right? Okay. All right. So we're going to write down what we're grateful for this week. And if you want, start a gratitude journal. Okay? Get a little book, and start writing down what you're grateful for. Now, every day you may think of something else that you're grateful for. Write it down. Go over the things that you're grateful for. And just keep writing them down. What are you grateful for? Express your gratitude. I always tell people, I'm very grateful for you. I love you. You're so awesome. You rock my world. And you may see that I post lots of hearts on Facebook. I'm always posting hearts. Why? Because I'm posting love. Just love. Love. That's it. Universal love. Not romantic love. Not any kind of gooey love. But love. Because I want everybody to know I'm appreciating them and I love them. Right? So, because it helps so much when you tell somebody that you appreciate them, even for the little itty bitty tiniest things. It will raise them up, give them confidence and courage to help themselves too. It's very healing. We're all healers in some way, shape, or form. And that is one way to assist with healing in a good way. Right? Appreciation. Okay. So gratitude journal. The other thing too is, I know it's COVID right now and everybody's like, stay home. And I am even like, stay freaking home. But if you can do some volunteer work from home, that's a great way to experience what you have in your life and that you are grateful for it. And also assist someone else with gratitude too, because most likely they will be very grateful. That's right. Giving flowers to people when they're still here to receive them. That's good, Courtney girl. Rock on. Yeah. So give flowers to people. Go pick them. Well, don't pick my marigolds because I really like them. But, go out in the field and pick flowers. Great. All right. So volunteering can help you also feel good, express appreciation and gratitude. And that will be also the people that you're volunteering for. Grateful for you. Okay? Do it in a safe way, though, especially this year and into next year. Express your love and gratitude and appreciation to those you love and friends and other family members. Make improvements to your life. I've had a life. I can't afford to make improvements in my life. Really? You can't change, your diet? You can't, I don't know, pick up trash? You can't dust your house? You can't teach your child something? There's so many things that we can do to make changes in our lives that don't cost anything, right? Nothing. Going for a walk, creating a new recipe or finding a new recipe or baking brownies. Brownies are an improvement, always. But what I'm saying is improve your happiness. And a lot of people don't really know what makes them happy. They know what they've been told makes them happy. But a lot of times they don't really truly know what makes them happy. So look at your life. What makes you happy? What can you do to promote happiness in your life? And you can afford it. Because the happier you are, the more abundant you are, and the more prosperous you are, and the more. Because you're happy, you're grateful, you're open to receive, you're present. So, write it down. Next thing, homework. What can you do to improve happiness in different areas of your life? That'll be fun for you. This week's going to be really fun for you. Because see, here's the deal, is that one of the things that I appreciate, and I'm so happy for, is that Mars is going direct on November 13th. Holy cow, am I happy for that. Maybe things will start to settle out. So I'm grateful for that. So look right at your environment and see that. And practice being present. Okay? Because when you do that, it's awesome. Now, I will say this is that when I was going through my phase of like realizing my gratitudes and stuff and moving through it, and I was like also trying to buy a house. And everybody kept telling me, oh, you'll never be able to buy a house because you don't have enough credit, you don't have this, you don't have that, you don't have the other thing. I didn't have any credit. I didn't have a credit card. I had a debit card, and I had a bank account and a savings account. That's what I had. And I was able to buy a house. It was my intention to buy a house before Thanksgiving. And I did it. No credit. No nothing. People were like, you're crazy for trying to do this. Yes, I jumped through some hoops, I'll tell you. And people did help me. Yes, I received so much help, and I was so grateful for it. It took me 4 months. I got the house. So, if I can buy a house with no credit, nothing, with the money in the bank, a savings account, and a checking account, you can figure out what makes you happy. That's easy. You just have to look at it and make a decision. Right? You have to decide. Do I like being on planet Earth? If I don't like it, how can I make it to where I like it? Right? So, this week you've got your homework. If you need to review this, you can. And I also have some other intention and gratitude videos on YouTube, because every one of these videos goes up to YouTube. So you can go through the YouTube channel and you can check it out. I think I shared one last week. So your homework this week is practice mindfulness, gratitude journal, express your gratitude and appreciation, write down what your gratitudes are with that gratitude journal, okay? Remember to express your appreciation to the people that are around you. And also, if your life isn't happy, good, expansive, what can you do to improve it? Okay, so if you need to assist yourself with centering and balancing, you can go to my website. There's a centering and balancing meditation there, and you can do that every day. It's about 7 minutes. In fact, we're going to do it right now. So everybody, like, relax, get comfortable, take a nice deep breath, because we're doing the centering and balancing meditation right now. That'll help you out with your homework. Yay! All right, so take a deep breath. Everybody come together, take a deep breath. Take another deep breath. Good. Good. Now, visualize a vortex spinning around your feet. And with each breath that you take, the vortex spins faster and faster, cleaning and clearing your energetic field. With each breath that you take, the vortex moves up over your feet, your ankles, moving up over your calves. And with each breath that you take, the vortex spins faster and faster, cleaning and clearing your energetic field with each breath that you take as the vortex moves up over your knees, your thighs, moving up over your hips. With each breath that you take, the vortex spins faster and faster, cleaning and clearing your energetic field with each breath that you take. And the vortex moves up over your core of your being, your shoulders, your neck, and your head, spinning ever faster and faster, cleaning and clearing your energetic field with each breath that you take. And then take a nice deep breath as it goes over your head. And release the vortex. Now, take a deep breath. Breathe in your favorite color of the day, whatever color that may be. And breathe it in all the way down to the insides of your toes, filling each toe, your feet, your ankles, your calves, allowing the color to invigorate you as you breathe it in, filling your knees, your thighs, filling your hips, the core of your being, allowing the color to clean and clear your cellular structure, bringing it back into perfection. As you breathe in the color, watching it cascade down your arms and into your fingertips, filling your fingers, your thumbs, the palms of your hands, your arms, your shoulders, your neck, and your head. And you breathe in that color so much. You can see it coming out of your eyelashes, your eyebrows, your fingernails, toenails, the tips of your hair, and the pores of your skin. Good. Now you're present. Now you're clear. Have a wonderful week, everyone. I love you. I'm so very grateful for you. Please spread that love and gratitude every day, in every moment. Keep your hearts open and align with the energy of love. Good night.